Today is 75 years since the Second World War came to an end, at least in Europe. Who is this person? We've looked at a few statues in London. Anyone know who this is? Let me show you a bit more of him. His statue stands on Whitehall, and he's someone that we at St Mark's should know. Let me show you a bit more of him. There we go. It's obviously a soldier. I went to meet him on my run yesterday. Here on Whitehall we have Field Marshal Montgomery, born in St Mark's Vicarage, the leader of the Allied forces during the Second World War. Well, as we were thinking yesterday, the purpose of remembering war is to prompt each one of us to pray that God would make us channels of your peace. But this man, Bernard Montgomery, is part of our own local parish history. Born in 1887, the 17th of November, the son of the vicar of St Mark's in the old vicarage next door to the present vicarage. Some of the parallels between today's present struggles with this lockdown, parallels made with the war, perhaps some of those parallels a little bit overdone. Perhaps we don't really fully appreciate the scale of loss of life that the Second World War brought about. But there are some ways in which we identify. Let's hear a wartime song, which is a sentiment which helped many as they went through the war, longing for its end. It's a sentiment which I believe is one we identify with as we wait for that moment when we will see each other again. Well, Vera Lynn, who made that song famous, is credited with keeping the spirits of many people up during the wartime. We're grateful for the way Epi has kept our spirits up and enabled us to enter into worship even when we're not able to be together. But the words Epi's been singing in the hymns and songs of praise which she's been giving us each day have had real substance. And so we're not going to just end with that. Great sentiment. We want to meet again. I'm counting the moments till we do meet again. But rather than just expressing that hope, that ambition, we want to look to God and say the God who's helped us in the past is the God we trust in. God is our refuge and our strength, says Psalm 46. That's a great psalm to read again. But the God who's helped us in the past, the God who has brought us through difficulties, is the God in whom we put our trust. So let me invite Epi to sing this great hymn of trusting God as we look back, as we cope with the present, and as we look to the future.
To